Hey everyone, still in California at my father's place, and this is another one I've been wanting to talk about for a while now. And now that I've actually gotten through the first couple hours, which also comes with the first two chapters of the game, and it's very interesting visual misadventures. I present my first impressions on the narrative adventure Dispatch, which was developed by Ad Hoc, the same people who worked on various similar games for both Telltale and Supermassive, while putting its own unique spin on that one. And while the heroes in this version of LA do who have familiarity with the various characters in the DC and Marvel universe among other comic book characters, it simply presents them more darkly humorous but also quite entertaining spin. It's clear that the people who wrote the game, as well as people who are voice acting it, including Aaron Paul of Breaking Bad fame, clearly have a lot of enthusiasm for it. So, let's begin. The game's premise revolves around how the individual known as Robert Robertson and the third, we can call him Robbie for short, it's the third iteration of the hero Mecha Man, and in which, after a failed attempt to capture the individual who killed his father, leaves him injured and his suit heavily damaged, all seems lost until he is employed by the Superhero Dispatch Network, who is functionally like the archetypal guy in the chair you've seen in other works, acting as something like a mission control, or even more directly, like a dispatcher sending out emergency services where they're needed, like police, firefighter, medic, that sort of thing. And I definitely enjoy that, how it's not just fighting in supervillains who stole a power source that could potentially be like a massive weapon in the wrong hands. It's also a you can send out heroes to help a more minor issues, like helping an old person cross the road, a motivational speaker cutting a whip into a museum, or someone trying to rob a donut shop, and kind of like that. And even though I also like how they give you the options to be whatever kind of hero you want to be it like a self-loathing but still caring character. But I did see videos of people who deliberately chose the most scumbag options just because it amused me, like how you can and deck a person who's being a bit pushy about why you're stepping away from hero business, or to douse this person at the tavern in a flammable beverage. It's like, and they even show you how many other players chose the option you went with. There's also something I like. Like, I was able to get through like the first couple of chapters of the game. Um, I definitely intend to get the full version, and for the other couple ones which, like, in an age where here everyone from Mario Kart to the next round auto charging $80, it is nice that there's still a market for, or like a narrative adventure that costs as little as 30. A I mean, like, if the available pricing is a model is what we've got here, then that's how I will engage with it. I have been fortunate enough to not really encounter like dynamic pricing too much. Like how, if anything, they've given me plenty of discounts. And it's just from I spice my habits and memberships. I still maintain its surge price you want to watch out for. Or I mean, with Uber being notorious for that one, that's not the only reason why I'm hesitant to use that service, but it's on the list. I'll tell you that much for free. And the game is also available on PC. It is also available on the Switch family. I don't know if the other options to see certain scenes has been turned back to a toggle like it was on this game. I also use that for the accessibility option to autocomplete the QTEs, quick time events, and it is now available on the Xbox Series as well. Also, meaning it's available on all current and ecosystems for games, which means short of being on mobiles, which would not surprise me given how its visual style is not only very stylized, the whole means we're actually sending people out, and the guy in the chair could actually. It could basically like run on a toaster or microwave is the way things are advancing, even with all the shenanigans and the RAM crisis and all that. And with that in mind, I initially wanted to do a different trial I'll to talk about my first impressions, but I could not get it to work. But thankfully, I have a backup plan based on another highly acclaimed aimed shooter, which I think more people should be playing. Or just we can see what it is, though. That's all for now, so I'll see you all again soon. Take care, everyone.